Okay guys, so here's the 55-gallon Oscar slash Pacu slash Pleco tank. I got this wave maker for us, the Aqueon 700. It's okay, I mean, it's not a bad wave maker. It has more of a broader wave pattern where it sprays out more wider when that one's more narrowed. That is 500 gallons per hour, and it feels like it's doing the same, but I mean, you put your hand a decent distance away, that one is starting to fade off. Like, you don't feel it as much, when that one still is going pretty strong, so. I mean, it's a good wave maker. I have the 950 gallon per hour one on that tank, and I love that one. But, there's just too much stuff in this tank, like, equipment-wise. And, I mean, the fish don't really appreciate it, because it takes away from their swimming space. It just creates too much, agitation and stuff in the water, I guess. So, yeah. But I'm probably going to return that, and it's a lot bigger on camera than what it really does in person. But I'm going to probably return that, and buy some hoods and lights for my other 55 over there. As you can see, I just had two 30-inch strip lights on there. They're fluorescent bulbs, single tube lights. They're not bad, it's just that it doesn't look that good. I mean, it doesn't look professional or anything. Not that I'm professional, it's just I like to have it look neat and everything, and that just looks horrible. I got this new LG scraper. $20 for a mag float. Sorry, I didn't even have it in focus. $20 for this mag float. But it is a freaking awesome. Okay, let's see if I can do this on camera without messing up. Look at how strong the magnet connection is. That far away from the glass and it'll still hold on. Okay, let's see if I can do it without messing up. This magnet connection is ridiculous, though. I don't care how fast you go, it's not going to come off. It didn't shake or anything like the other one did. And the best thing about a mag float is it floats. It's not like one of those cheap top fins that sink and it comes right back then. Okay? Best one I've had out of the two. Okay. Do not get these. I've had this one for, I don't know, probably half a year or more. And it straight up sucks, okay? First of all, let's see if I can even get it undone with one hand. There we go. It has one magnet in the center, okay? So, all the force on the little scrubber pad is just in the very center of it, not spread out over the whole thing. That one has magnets to the whole length of it, so all of it has even amount of pressure. This one just has it in the center of it. So, it sucks. It's not evenly distributed, only like the center, like the only thing really having any pressure on the glass that's actually scrubbing it. They sink when the connection's lost. It's not that good of, they're not that strong of magnets. Okay? They don't look that good. I mean, the mag floats, in my opinion, look better on the glass than the top fins do. I mean, personal preference, but whatever. Obviously, those float and have a lot stronger connection. These ones suck and have a really weak connection. They're not as they don't have like the scrub brushes are like more further apart and like more. I don't even know. They're just different. That one has a more better design with little bristles on it than this one does, in my personal opinion. Yeah. So whatever. I just hate this thing. But that's my personal opinion. There's that big old goldfish. He's just getting huge. All these goldfish are. These little suckers used to be tiny itty bitty things. They're like this big feeder fish for the Oscars. He survived, so I took him out of the Oscar tank. Because he survived that long, so why just let him live in there till the Oscars are hungry again and die? I ain't gonna do that. So I took him out. Probably that bigger. So that's one of those little tiny itty bitty what are they, 15, 14 cents goldfishes at PetSmart, and look how big he is now. He's every bit the size of my hand. So that's pretty cool. This tank is pretty darn overstocked. I mean, it's probably double if not triple the overstocked. But I have triple if not quadruple the filtration. It's 1,050 gallons per hour. I have a 200 gallon per hour filter, 100 gallons per hour, 150 gallons per hour. 400 gallons per hour and 200 gallons per hour, so 1,050 gallons per hour filtration, or 950 gallons per hour circulation pump. So yeah, I've only had one glass thermometer in the tank. Is what I got when I started out with the tank. What I've always had on it. The temperature is about 64, 65 degrees, right around in there. 200 watt heater. It's a good heater, especially for during the summer. It's perfect. I mean, the heater comes on like maybe once an hour, maybe not even that. In the winter, though, the house is cooler, because yeah, the house is cooler. It's like usually in the summer it's like 72 degrees in the house, 71. In the winter too, it's like 68, 69, 70. Just it ranges. During the day, sometimes we'll get up to like maybe 71 degrees in the house. Just depends if it's like a really sunny day or something, I guess. It's fall right now. It was actually snowing, and it's October. Out there snowing in Indiana. I don't remember it doing that in my lifetime. Snowing in October, usually like early November, but not the October 24th it's snowing. No, I've never remembered that. But yeah, good filters on that I've personally owned are the Aqueon. Okay, Aqueon 400. The littler ones, I mean, they're okay, I guess, but not the 400 gallons per hour. The 55 to 75. That's a good filter. The little ones, maybe like a 50 is okay. Like the 30, no, it sucks. I understand that the same, based off the same thing, but I don't know, whatever. Excuse me. Penguin Bio Wheel 150. 200 sucks. You're like, why is the 150 good and the 200 sucks? Well, it's just my personal preference. I mean, the 150 is smaller. It does 50 gallons per hour less. But it's more like the media. You can put different media in there, kind of, sort of, if you get what I'm talking about. Like, you can put filter floss in there. And activated carbon, which is I have in there right now. Let's see if I can show you. This is probably going to be a horrible film. The bag of activated carbon is probably going to fall into the fish tank, but as you can see, I have the filter floss right there. Some over in the overflow, so that way even the overflow gets filtered. And I've got the piece right here in the little crevice that you have to stick the regular filter cartridges in. I'm going to pull this forward and let's see if I can. Yep, then the activated carbon sits right in there. And it just fell into the fish tank down there, and now it's all nasty. And I knew it was going to do that, but I also had to fix that. But yeah, I just sit it inside of right here. Right where the bio wheel should be. And, I mean, it has a good flow of 150 gallons per hour. And the tube is really short. So, like, when you're looking straight on, you don't really see it, especially because the wave maker is right in the way. So, I mean, that's nice. I've gone through, like I said, I've only had one thermometer on that tank. The one I started out with is the one I've always had. And yeah, it's an awesome one. Over here, this one's Oscar's. Worst fish for glass thermometers. Do not have glass thermometers. I've gone through 4 on this tank, and this is the 5th, as you can see. It just broke yet again. So, what I had to do is I went out and I bought a metal one. Get these. These things are awesome. If they don't fit the rim of the tank, though. I mean, look, they don't fit the rim of the tank. See, they're supposed to have this like more. You get what I'm trying to say, like this. But as you can see, that doesn't work. So, yeah. Try to set it on there. Fluval 70, good filter. And like I said, it's great. It's not great. It's a good filter. I'm not sure if the Fluval C4 is better. I've never tried that, but this one is good. It has the media basket, which is nice. I mean, can't hate on it. It has a good design. You can customize it. I customized mine. Yeah, sorry for not having it on there. But this is what I mean when I say it's not good. The sponge isn't really that well. It's not that fine, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Or whatever. Like, it doesn't catch all the super fine particles. So, I mean, I put this regular filter floss, not like that micro scrubbing pad or whatever. It's just regular bonded filter pad by Marineland. And as you can see, it's still catching plenty of particles. And this has only been in there a day. And that's all the way sitting on top of the Biomax. That means that all of this is still making it through the sponge, through the activated carbon, through the Biomax, and still getting onto this filter pad. And just imagine what's actually getting through all of that and escaping. And also it overflows pretty quick if you have the basket all the way full. So, I mean, it's a good filter. Good filter. I can't say it's not a good filter. But there are a couple flaws to it. Just like anything. The only thing that I would preferably have a canister filter, but hey, it ain't gonna happen, so. Well, actually it could, but I ain't gonna buy one. If I return that filter, I would have enough to buy that Fluval 405. But I ain't going to, because I don't want a Fluval 405 on this tank. Because I would constantly be cleaning it out. And I think a power filter would be a lot easier to clean out than a canister filter. But you never know, I might always get one. I would get rid of that stupid Aqueon. It looks like junk on there. Yeah. These guys are cool fish though and all, but I mean, they are messy, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Adios.